Okay. So, if I recall, in the last episode, we just moved over here. We did a little bit of exploration. We fully explored the ruined manor. And I'm gonna want to get rid of this stinkiness that's on screen. Fodder. Okay. Also gonna want to get more sticks. I guess I can get some more and stick them in here. Give me one sec here. Just needed to fix my mouse wheel. Okay. Yeah, let's collect some sticks. So we have some backup ones for making splints, as well as potentially for cooking and other stuff. Stick it down here. Alright, that should be enough for now. So how's our food doing? Good. Thirst is good. So we're stocked up on all of that stuff. We got money in order. Stuff that we need to sell. Okay, cooking ingredients. We got 8 days on those. Still have time on all of these. So we got about 8 days on the cabbage. Medical supplies are fine. Probably want to grab 2 more herbal extracts, or healing salves, sorry. Alright, so dangerous roads is coming from the... Oh, that's on Oarsbrook. Rotten Willow Inn. I got negative modifiers on the starting town. Interesting. Okay, so Rotten Willow, we got supply shortage and we've got pestilence. We have to defeat the catacombs to get rid of that. And I imagine that the supply shortage would go away at the same time. Okay, so we have to pick up the catacombs quest, which I believe we will... This is the catacombs? I believe it is. So let's get rid of that and do a quick dungeon at the beginning of this episode. I'm gonna need to make some food at some point, but we can worry about that after the dungeon, I suppose. And we're pretty close to the next level. Okay, I'm looking for work. Okay. I'm gonna finish off this dungeon super quick. Okay. Pull him in. So, axes aren't as good against undead. But they're fine against zombies. Less fine so against skeletons, but that's fine. The undead tend to not be as scary in general as bandits. I don't like that I have a knockback chance. That kind of just screwed me a little. Okay. At least I'm not getting beaten up too bad. Mostly on the legs, which makes sense because that is our worst piece of equipment that we have. Okay, we can sell that. That's a mace. That should be a high quality one too. Looks pretty damaged though. Oh, it's a destroy manuscript dungeon. Well, that's fine, but we'll come back for that later. I don't want to get cursed by it. I don't like that I'm in pain. Let's use one of these. Where did you come from? Did you follow me all the way from down here? Did the noise from this room pull you over here? There's no way unless you got resurrected. Okay, let's heal up. our leg injury and our head injury. Help keep our pain at a minimum. Okay, I wonder if this one's going to be a 2-floor dungeon. Okay, the manuscripts must be causing resurrections, because I just saw that looks like it's good quality enough to be sold. Yeah, I just saw one of the undeads resurrect here, off screen. So the manuscripts must be, yeah, it is a 2-floor dungeon. Okay, do we have anything left to do on this floor? Okay, there's that, yeah, down in that way. Okay. Well, let's get the manuscript while we're here. Wonder if there's gonna be all 3 manuscripts on this floor or just the one. Okay. Partially hungry. Okay. Steel fragments. How is our crowbar holding up? Decently well, okay. Silver clasp is awesome. So is turquoise. Kind of a bunch of small loot, which is pretty good. We're probably going to want to go back to camp before we head down to the next floor, because we're definitely going to want to save So we get the progress locked in. And it'll be good to go back and make some food. That's worth a decent amount too. Alright, looks like the other two are going to be on the bottom floor. I think we've explored everything on this floor. Yep. So the other two manuscripts are going to be on the bottom floor with the boss. But that's fine. We'll go back, dump off a lot of this loot. Grab some food. And probably rest a bit to get our fatigue down. Yeah, I got 21 fatigue. Fortunately, we have to walk through some woods. Okay, we're back to the caravan. So we can drop off a lot of these valuables. Put the enchantment scroll in here. Have an identification scroll? Definitely do. Okay, that's a little chunk of money there. Okay, medical supplies, we'll grab another one of these, and another one of these. This we will use to repair. Nothing's very damaged, so we can hold on to this for now. Usually my stuff's more damaged than that. Guess we haven't taken a lot of hits. I'm gonna sell this. We'll hold on to the other materials though. Okay. Stick the wire in here. Alright, so we're gonna need to do something with these cabbages. Potentially the carrot. Take the potato as well. So let's see if anyone has any extra meat on them. You do not. Take your healing cells though. Where is the dwarf at? There he is. Okay, he has meat. I'll take your healing salve as well. I'll grab these two just so we have some extra ones. I could make more, but that's fine. I'll just spend the 25. Okay, so let's grab a bowl because we're gonna need a. No, we have one on us. Okay, good. Okay, we're gonna make some. Day tiller stew. Yeah. We need one more vegetable. Make a backup to eat later. Probably split one of the stacks off of the cabbage, since we need to use those up. Okay. Perfect. I'll rest off some fatigue now. Okay, fatigue's good. Hunger's great. Hit our thirst just before we leave. Okay. We should be good and golden to tackle the rest of the dungeon. The boss will probably be a little difficult, but we'll just have to hope we don't pull it plus a bunch of additional undead. Especially since the quest giver said that it was a necromancer that took up residence. So we're gonna have to be very careful about how we pull the boss. Hey, finally found some honey. Usually I find a couple of them, but that was the first one we found this playthrough. Okay. Time to finish off the dungeon. Somehow I stepped on the trap. I thought I pathed correctly. You know what, just in case, so we don't do that again, let's disarm it. I'm not going to accidentally do that again. Okay. Yep, of course it's my leg that's injured now. We definitely need to get the boot upgrades to wearing heavy armor. Oh, I forgot to move the stuff out of here. That's fine, I guess. These don't go in here, right? Yeah. That in there. Okay. Didn't mean to do that. Also didn't mean to do that. I'm gonna have to back the ghoul up a little bit. Because I need it away from corpses. Because I need it to not eat the corpses and evolve into its next stage. Okay. That's a decent amount of loot. The bow is super low level, but that's fine. Other stuff is really good. Use this to get our pain down. We got a level. So we can get 30 strength now. A large amount of strength. So we get no more bonuses from getting more strength. So we'll start speccing into something else now. Well, we still get the passive weapon damage and block chance, but we don't get the additional every 5 level bonus anymore. I wonder if it means my strength is capped at 30, if next level I won't actually be able to put any more points into it. So I think we will perception next. Yeah, because that's armor pen and accuracy, and also increases our crit chance. And we definitely like having the higher crit and accuracy so that we don't miss as good. Okay, we found another of the manuscripts. Destroy it. Oh, that's the last one. Alright. So now we just need to finish clearing out the floor and the boss as well. That's the boss there. At least he's only surrounded by a low-level undead at the moment. Okay. I don't like that he's creating corpses constantly. At least he didn't resurrect that one because it looks like a higher level undead. I'm about to be in big trouble. Okay, I'm gonna have to be a lot more careful. Luckily we saved right before we left. We might have a slightly different bottom floor now. We didn't get too terribly much loot-wise. Guess we got a decent amount of individual item drops. I really hate fighting the necromancers. I hate fighting anything ranged in this game. It's just difficult to get on it. And you don't have the advantage of numbers on your side where the enemies do. Except for, I guess, if you pick the new arcane tree and go all the way to the bottom of it. But that isn't an easy task. Still wish they would add, like, hireable help that you can bring into the dungeon. So you can choose to use your resources of money in that way if you want to. That's fine. For the poison to clear up. And down to the bottom floor. To do this all over again. Probably have a different layout. Yeah, looks different. Oops. Forget the poison traps. There we go. Let's heal up a bit. stop me from getting to 25 pain. Somehow I accidentally picked that up. I didn't mean to do that. Oops. Where do you come from? Oh jeez, it's a room full of them. Okay, I have to be careful because I'm going to keep them away from each other. There we go. That's a cool looking... Pretty sure that that's a lower level X. Yeah, I think that one's a tier 3 X. I do quite like the... As much as I gameplay-wise still preferred the old layouts of the dungeons, I do like the aesthetic of the new changed dungeons. It does definitely feel more immersive. Oh, okay, let's kite this back. Don't want the caster interfering with us while we're trying to fight stuff. Now to fight the more difficult undead. Alright, we're good. Up to 30 again. We didn't spend this point. I guess it's going into warfare and we're grabbing offensive tactics. Don't see what else we'll put it in. We're not going any more weapon specialization. Athletics, but we don't have that. And then, well, I guess the only other weapon specialization would be the range weaponry. Survival, armor, combatant. We got everything we wanted, all the passives. We might pick up battering ram at some point. Or maybe unyielding defense. But I think we're just going to pick up offensive tactics. We'll move that here now. So now our crafting is all on a different window. Okay, let's do this. Okay, we need the amulets, unidentified potion, reinforced staff, it's 2 damaged. Okay, a necklace will sell for a decent amount. Alright, so so we just have to finish exploring this floor. Got rid of the boss, which is the most dangerous part of the dungeon. Okay, amethysts are worth a lot. And all that stuff is worth a lot too. Nice. Right. Okay, what do we have left? We finished doing the quest. So we just have to explore the right side of the bottom floor. Well, that was simple, not much over here. I think we just got a couple ancient coins. Well, that's fine. We've completely finished clearing the dungeon now. Quest complete. Lots of loot. We did perfectly fine, I guess. This should also turn off the pestilence, I think. Pretty sure this is the catacombs. I'm pretty sure the other place is called like something ruins, but it could be that's the dungeon, and that these are the crypts. I don't know. I don't know the names of all the dungeons, but I'm assuming that this is the catacombs. So we need to head back into the Rotten Willow Inn. This will give us much needed rep 2. And all rep gained here also goes back to the capital, I believe, or at least a percentage of it. Which is good, because we need to level up our influence with the town so that we can get access to better equipment. Okay. Probably will hold on to all this loot till we get back to the capital. Okay, bloodsuckers will do at some point. But first, let's get rid of the pestilence, which we will have to zone off the map to get rid of, right? Okay, it's still around, so that didn't count. So I'm assuming those are considered the crypts. And the dungeon we just did was considered... Yeah, I think the dungeon we just did was considered the crypts, and the catacombs are what the cathedral is. That's okay. This one's going to be a bit easier. Hold off on that for now. Let's see what this guy's got. Not anything too particular. Do we have anything damaged that we can sell to you? Sort of. We'd have to buy something from you, though. I don't want any of your equipment, unfortunately. Okay. So the catacombs are over there. Okay, we can stick all this stuff away. To be sold at a later point. We're gonna have to also pull all this stuff out of here. Which also means I need this to stick the old coins in. Probably also stick all of these in here. Because we'll probably pull all this stuff out when we get to the capital. Okay. Can this go in here too? Yeah. Okay, this potion can be stuck in here too. Why not? I'll identify it. Life drain. Okay, let's get some more medical. 3, 4, 2 more. Okay. Ready for the next dungeon after we take a little nap and eat our food. I'll put this bowl away. The only issue is that the dungeon's decently far away. We could reposition the caravan, except I don't really want to, because we could put it like here, but we won't. We'll take the treasure hunter backpack with us. And as much as I would love to make some food to bring with us, I think we'll just hold off on that. Okay, let's see what you got on you. Yeah, more timber. I'll take that. Sure, why not? We will buy more trading supply. I don't know how docked up it is. I don't know if we'll turn a profit on that. Maybe it's too expensive. Okay. Let's continue down the road and we'll cross over to the other side. Okay. So we don't have to deal with the haze here. That guy's got a longbow, and I wonder he could see me at such a long distance. Where'd he go? Okay. All this stuff is 2 damaged, but those are all decent pieces of equipment. Do we... maybe we check out this question mark, because if it's a bandit camp, we'll have a save location at least. And even better if it's a bandit camp with a water thing, then we have a place to resupply a bit. Okay. Where is... no, it's not a camp, it's a troll den. Okay, we got the XP for noticing it. We do not want to mess around with that. The wee little trolls, I think, are even stronger than the boss troll, because they have attack of opportunities. Oops. Realized I was bleeding. Okay, we'll replenish thirst. Not the flat bread to deal with some of my hunger. Okay. We found the dungeon because the pestilence is surrounding it. I guess it does look kind of like a... what was it called? A mausoleum? What do we have for the quest? Well, the upper area is kind of a church. Do I need the horseshoes? Jeez, I'm yawning. I'm quite tired. Okay, did we finish looting all the outside corpses? There should still be one. No? Okay. Into the dungeon we go. Yeah, the lower areas also looks like the church layout. Okay. Well, there goes the bookshelf. It's a good thing I checked it before fighting. Okay. Oh, did I repair that? I don't think we did. Looks like we did. Either that or I didn't use it much on the second floor. I still need nails, right? Okay, so we just have to kill the cultist leader to complete this quest, at least. Somehow dodge that. Okay. It would be nice to find a library in this dungeon. I accidentally set off a noise trap. Let's make some bandage out of this. Bandage. I think this can go in here. Okay. There's the boss. Well, at least we found the boss room right away, and that's the quest complete. Okay, we're gonna have to come into this room and grab all this stuff with our backpack. So I'm gonna assume that this dungeon is only one floor, considering we already fought the boss, which is good. I will eat this for now. Move back into the boss room and grab the rest of the loot. This can go in here. Okay. Definitely should be able to fit everything in here. Well, that works. Okay. Grab this, stick this here. Okay, I'll bring the bag up here before switching back to the cape. Okay, more food. Don't need the horseshoes. Stick the items here temporarily. Okay. Gold is good. Okay, this looks like a library. Or not. Maybe this is? Okay, that does look like the library. That's one of the only things I like about doing these dungeons. So there's a chance for libraries, which means getting the... Well, one, getting experience for reading books, and two, getting tomes with okay, already read that one. Make room a bit with that. But we did not find any treaties with new stuff. What do we get for schematic? Smoke bomb. Okay, interesting. Salt. Might pick that up. Now we have way too much stuff. Okay, let's get rid of the cloth for now. Probably drop this as well. I'm gonna have to make some more room for pickled cabbage. Cabbage, honeycomb, carrot. That's a pretty decent recipe. Okay, do I need to find a way to fit this in? Okay. Pain killing. That's technically enough space. Problem is, I still need more room for some of the other stuff we threw on the ground. Unless we don't bring that chest piece back with us. Which we might just have to do. We can get rid of the metal piece by repairing our gloves. We will eat the white radish. We will move some of this stuff around as well as repair this. Don't know about this. We could sell that to the vendor. Let's get rid of the rope. That's probably the least valuable thing on us. Those are both semi-valuable. Okay, we can make one more space easy. Yep, there we go. Let's put the book in. Yep. Okay. Move stuff around. That's enough room to pick up the cape. Everything else is gonna have to be left behind. I think I will grab the leather scales rather than the chunks of leather. We can now hit up that one guy on the way back. Okay. So what's our rep looking like with brand new? Not bad. What did we get? Yeah, we got 83 for that. Manuscript. 500 rep. When do you get this? Not sure when we get that, but that's probably for the Chimera final boss that we need to do. We should either be close to it or at it by the end of clearing or doing the dungeons in this area, at least. And onto the road. heading back. Don't think the magistrate person guy will be here. Okay, let's see if this guy will buy the necklace. Oh, I don't have it on me. It's in my bag. Yeah, that's good. Okay, is this guy still awake? No. He has retired. Okay, let's go back to the camp. Sleep and stick our stuff inside of our knapsack away to be sold for later, as well as we'll probably have to make some more food, and then we can also turn in the actually, well, maybe we won't make more food. Let's see here. Oh, we still have the cabbage that we need to get rid of. We don't have the carrot anymore, unfortunately. The other books. This goes with this. Okay. Money. This for repairs. Fortunately, I need to put the backpack back there, I think. These are all enchantment scrolls. Let's move these out for a moment. More enchantment scrolls. Okay. Stick these all here for now. Okay, let's take some of this stuff out. Sell this. More materials. Alcohol. Let's see up here. And it's gonna get sold. That's also gonna get sold. More alcohol could be put in here. Leather. I'm starting to run out of room. It's gonna be put with the medical supplies. Okay, what little bit more room. It's down here. Fix this up a little bit later. There we go. Not probably need this for the other dungeon, but we might just move the caravan. Let's take a quick rest till 6. Go into town and actually let's repair our stuff real quick. Okay, stick the alcohol away. Good. And into town we go. We can buy some food while we're there. Potentially. We can also see if someone's selling carrots outside, because then we can use our cabbages and the honey that we found to make that new recipe we just got in the dungeon. We'll quickly check to see if this guy has anything new, but I don't think he should. No. Because we did just sell those necklaces to him. Hey, in here we will find you now. Contract's done. So let's back to you. The pancakes. Now, how's the buy sell thing? We still have the debuff on, or no? Yes, okay, let's zone off the map first. Okay, perfect. Haze is gone. So that means that everyone's supplies should be better. No. Okay. Let's get the chainmail boots, but I don't want those. Okay. I think we'll end it off here. A little bit of a shorter episode, I know, but I'm feeling a bit groggy, and I'm gonna need a little bit of rest time before I do my late night stream, and I also need to edit a video. So anyone who watched the end, thank you. Have a great day.